In order to get to Ganymede, we used a method that we deemed the rocket thrust method. That is using the perigee and thrust of the rocket ship to be able to get out of Earth's gravitational field. Now, in order to get out of Earth's gravitational field, you need to be traveling at a speed of 40,207 kilometers per hour. In order to travel this speed, you would need a lot of fuel and an even bigger fuel tank. But this would increase the weight of the ship too much, and we would have to get rid of a lot of the technologies that we implemented on the ship for our colony to survive. Thus, we decided to make it so that we could use only about as enough fuel as, say, on the Apollo 11 rocket. We discovered that in India, they used this method on the Chandrayaan to get to Mars. So, the way this works is that the rocket exits Earth's orbit. And so, the rocket will travel in an orbit of its own. At the perigee, it will initiate a little bit of thrust that will send it into a different orbit. When this is sent into a different orbit, then it will continue to be sent into different orbits until the final orbit takes it out of the Earth's gravitational field, allowing for the fuel to be turned off. This idea was implemented from the use of a frying pan. When you put fried chicken in the frying pan, then the oil and the heat from the stove will cook the chicken. However, when you turn the stove off, the chicken is still cooking. This is because the effects of the oil is still lasting on the chicken and it is still hot. Thus, we would use this method by turning off the fuel to save it in order for it to get around its next orbit, and then using more fuel to get into a separate orbit. Now when we get to Ganymede, it'll only take about 2 years with much less fuel.